Let's have a little time to tell us how y'all doing today. Well, if you are Naomi Osaka, baby, you got a case of the babies. What am I talking about? Naomi Osaka has announced her pregnancy with her boyfriend since 2019, Corday. Now, let me just say a few things before we get into the details because, baby, one, her boyfriend knew what he was doing, baby. She is in the top 20 highest paid athletes in the world, and she is the number one paid female star with her makeup, brand endorsements, all that mess, right? So, baby, he liked it. We waiting for that ring, but he definitely put a baby on it, right? But second of all, and babies are always a blessing. Congrats to her on this new journey she is taking. We do not know if the baby was planned or if it was unexpected, but you know who I know is annoyed as F? Her trainers, her agent. Let me tell you something. This girl beat Serena Williams in her prime, right? Well, Naomi was in her prime. Serena was still in her prime, but she beat Serena Williams. She did all this stuff. When she talked about her training, they worked this girl 24 hours a day. I guess that's what you have to do when you want to be the best. But what happens when someone has been worked like a machine their whole life, and then a boy comes in and you like him, and he cute, and he fun, and he got cool friends? Exactly what you think happened. Let's also not forget what happened to her when she beat Serena Williams, okay? We're going to talk about that, why that might have contributed to this, but also she denounced her U.S. citizenship so she could pay for the Japan national team, and that's how she even got to the match that defined her life, which was Serena Williams. We can't talk about that. There are so many people that have put money, time, effort behind this girl, not because they care, just because she is a cash cow, and that's the way she was always treated. So they're probably looking at that pregnancy like, wow, that's great. How many months along are you? Really? And the baby's father is Corday? Right. Well, congratulations, girl. Let us know where the baby shower is. You know. Now listen, right? Let's get into this. Who is Naomi Osaka's boyfriend? All about Corday. Now, Naomi did post this on her Instagram. She said the past few years have been interesting to say the least, right? But I find that it's the most challenging times in life that may be the most fun. Let's not forget the way she announced her pregnancy was literally putting up a picture of her sonogram that said, can't wait to get back on the court. But here's a little life update for 2023. I mean, that's a sweet way to announce her pregnancy, and babies are a blessing. Let me tell you something. Naomi has already made enough money that her and the baby are going to be well provided for the rest of Naomi's life and the baby's life, right? I know Cordell's saying in my life too. Corday's saying in my life too. But let's not forget, Naomi, this is her prime. When she beat Serena was like 30, right? Or the early 30s. Naomi is in her prime. Her career hasn't even reached where it was. The fact that she is sitting out all this stuff, the fact that, don't forget, during the French Open, she was like, yeah, I'm not doing this because it's not good for my mental health, right? The fact of the way let's talk about it now before we get into the pregnancy and Corday. God, I'm praying. He better marry her. She is a multi-millionaire, the hottest sports star. They seem to be in love. He's so supportive, unless she don't want to get married. When she's like, we're not doing that prenup stuff. We're not living together. You're not getting any of my money. One, when she was first playing, and even now, we all know from what Serena said, tennis is still in its Jim Crow years, right? Let's think about how when she beat Serena, I truly do believe, because she's been training like a machine since she was young, the odds are she would have beat Serena no matter what happened. However, what was the turning point? There was a racist referee that was 100% looking for anything to get Serena on. She made some racist call that had no basis in reality. Serena flipped out. The ref threw the book at her, right? Even though Naomi did beat Serena, I remember when she accepted her trophy and all the stuff, the Serena's fans were booing her for nothing she did. Can you imagine having an idol, working your butt off, doing everything you can to get there, and a racist referee stole your moment because she had a grudge with Serena and was trying to do anything she could to sabotage Serena? Now, I do remember Serena embraced her and said, no, girl, you deserve this, because even Serena recognized, most likely you probably would have beaten me. But it was a bittersweet moment, and how people treated her, because they felt like her win was a stolen win, all because of that racist ref. Let's also not forget, right? When she went to the French Open and she was like, these press conferences are not good for my health, because the French Open, tennis is known to be misogynistic. It's also known to be in this Jim Crow era. And they were like, who cares? If you don't like it, get off the plantation. And she said, babes, I own this whole state. I don't need to be on your plantation. And she dipped out of the French Open, and nothing happened to any of her brand endorsements. And they were oh so mad. She just came back from that, and now the pregnancy is here. Let's listen to what she has to say. She says, the past few years have been interesting, to say the least, but I find that it is most challenging times in life that may be the most fun. Again, babies are a blessing. And I do believe that as Black women, we should make room for everybody that's blessed with the gift of life, if they want to receive that gift, to be celebrated and sit in that beautiful time if they want to be in there. Being single is beautiful. Having kids is beautiful. Choosing not to have kids is a beautiful thing. But whatever stage they are in, I think that we should actually, and I know a lot of us already do, but on a whole, change the narrative. A baby ain't nothing but a blessing, okay? Anyway, they said these few months away from the sport has really given me a new love and appreciation of the game I've dedicated my life to. I realize that life is so short, and I don't take any moments for granted. Every day is a new blessing and adventure. I know that I have so much to look forward to in the future. One thing I'm looking forward to is for my kid to watch one of my matches and tell someone, that's my mom. In 2023 will be a year that'll be full of lessons for me. And I hope I'll see you guys in the start of the next one, because I'll be at the Australia Open 2024. Love y'all to infinitively. Side note, I don't think there's a perfectly correct path to take in life, but I always felt that if you move forward with good intentions, you'll find your way eventually. And you know what? Those are beautiful words, and it actually is true. You move forward in life with good intentions, you find your way. But let's talk about her boyfriend, Corday. And he better become a fiance soon, because what is this, honey? Actually, you better marry her, because you can't even do a prenup. On January 10th, Osaka revealed that she and her rapper boyfriend are expecting their first child together. See, don't be working your kids too much and let them taste freedom. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Corday. I am just saying that had she been allowed, I think, to have more freedom and not been treated as a machine, and just have more freedom and have more fun, I doubt that at, how old is she, 24, that she would be pregnant with her first child, because she would be too busy living in her hot girl era. Anyway, right? They say Osaka is one of the most prominent names in the sports, but the mental health advocate has been open that she relies on a community of support to perform at the highest levels, particularly that of her boyfriend. She said, you're a star and a light, she wrote on Instagram in the post about the Grammy-nominated rapper. Despite calling tennis not my sport, Corday can often be spotted in the stands cheering on Osaka. The couple even attended the Met Gala together in 2021. And he is supportive. But why you have to get her pregnant right now while she was in her prime? He could have been more careful. He could have been more careful. They both could have, but here's the thing. When somebody loves and supports you, it's like, you ever have somebody love and support you and want to see you do your best? So even though you're like, yo, I just got this amazing thing happen, let's go out and celebrate and let's stay out till 4 a.m. They're the ones being like, babe, you know you gotta be up early for that meeting tomorrow, or for this, or for that, or for that interview. Come on, let's go home. We can celebrate at home, you know? And they're sitting there holding you in bed, telling you all the best times and so proud of you and this and that. But the thing is, even when you are not thinking clearly or where you think you're moving right, they are supposed to be a second turn to make sure that you're not slipping in every single way. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, Osaka, she could have planned better. And I'm not saying, listen, I'm happy the baby's here. But I just think that he could have also acted like that was his career. If he was the one that had to carry the baby and just got 6 Grammys and had to go on a world tour that was going to put millions in his pocket, I bet you he would have put a jacket on, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I bet you he would have made sure she ain't wind up pregnant. But that's just me. They're saying Corday and Osaka attended the LA Clippers game for their first date in 2019, though the two, they got quiet about the relationship for the first year. In a video for GQ, Corday later revealed their first kiss was in Indian Wells, California. He also shared his favorite date with Osaka thus far. He said, we drove to Rhode Island from New York to go visit my grandmother. That was super tight. Okay, so they seem like they're in love and they really enjoy each other's time. But again, both of them, well, whatever. Maybe that's what they both wanted. Let me not project shit. I like when women at their prime focus on that. But again, whenever the child comes, it's a blessing. Because honestly, in 80 years, ain't nobody gonna care, right? At least I hope she don't. They say Cordell is a Grammy-nominated rapper who's collaborated with her and Young Thug. Upon the release of his sophomore album, Bird's Eye View, Osaka praised him on Instagram, saying, getting closer to someone and seeing how much love and dedication they put into their craft is truly inspiring. But one of y'all crafts is making y'all into multimillionaires, and the other one is just being on TikTok reels. Let me shut up. The artist commented on her post writing, I love you to death. You truly my ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde, just way more fly. Let me tell y'all something. If a man calls you his ride or die, he calling you a dummy. Listen, should nobody be no ride or die. I'm just saying, yes, be 10 toes down for your partner, but ride or die, no, baby. If you going off a cliff, I'm going to be right there standing on the soil, giving the police statement when the car goes off. Because, like, I'm sure because you love me so much, you don't want both of us to meet a tragic end. Anyway, Corday wrapped up his Euro tour in October, marking the occasion by sharing photos and videos of the tour on Instagram. The carousel posted footage from concerts and a photo of his seat on the plane, saying, my first ever headline tour in Europe is complete. Appreciate y'all more than you know. Can't wait to come back 10 times more. New music is on the way. Y'all, listen. In 2020, she said Corday dropped everything to quarantine with her at the US Open after she called him from the event. Who else? First of all, girl, that was quarantine. Lots of relationships sprouted up over quarantine. And by the end of it, they're like, don't ever talk to me. As long as you walk this earth, you stay on the northern hemisphere, I'll stay in the southern. Girl, really? Is that a sign of love? That somebody that's forced to be in the house gets invited by their beautiful, successful, multi-millionaire girlfriend who also happens to be one of the top paid female athletes on this earth and the hottest chick in the tennis game right now to come quarantine? Please. We know he was all up in those tennis thighs, resting his head on that tennis booty. She said, I FaceTimed him a couple days earlier and said, I'm feeling sad and lonely in a bubble. Unbeknownst to her at the time, Corday then boarded a flight and quarantined in a hotel to be with her. He said, if you asked me about tennis before being immersed in it because of Naomi, I can only give you Venus and Serena. You know, that's just part of the culture. Yeah, he said, the funniest part is even after doing all this, I'm still convinced, this is what Naomi said, he doesn't understand the rules of tennis. Y'all, listen, I wish them much luck. Like, I wish them much luck in their journey, not just with the relationship, not just with the baby, definitely a healthy pregnancy, a healthy baby, but also in the relationship, because this child was clearly all into the world because of some type of love. And I hope that love continues to grow, be stronger, and light the child's heart up. A baby is a blessing. Congratulations to Naomi on her journey. Congratulations to Corday, and may he play his part and treat that woman like the true superstar she is. Many happy blessing. Many happy blessings to the couple. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.